You're a brokey. Don't worry, bro, I feel you. So I'm low-key finna teach you how to cook on the stock market and secure the bag type stuff. First order of business, words. The amount of cringe words in the stock market is completely out of pocket and an absolute L. It's giving finance bros just wanted new words they can yap away and sound smart. Don't worry though, we're finna break it down respectfully. Stock. When you cop a stock in a company, you are literally copying a piece of that company. So if you cop a single stock in a company called Yapazon, you own a very low-key piece of Yapazon. This puts you in your shareholder era, making you a real one of the company. How can this get your bread up? Well, say Yapazon comes out with new drip that low-key slaps. Because of this, the chat might think, bro, let's go secure some Yapazon stock, it's busting right now on Gang. So more NPCs start buying stock in Yapazon, or in other words, the demand's body count goes hard. And when the demand cooks, the price gets out of pocket. But you bought your stock before the price went out of pocket, so now you can sell that stock for more than you bought it for and secure the bag. Or if you think the stock is low-key still slept on, you can let it live rent-free in your portfolio like a real one and sell it later. Congrats, you just finessed the stock market respectfully. But that new drip from Yapazon could also be really mid, and then none of the NPCs would vibe with the stock. Demand drops, your ops start selling, the price becomes a massive L, and you fumble the bag. That chat right there is risk and reward lore. Dividends. A dividend is a very low-key bag that the company gives to shareholders every so often. The size of the bag depends on the vibe of the stock and how much of it you copped. So if a company has a 2% dividend and your bro cops $100 of stock, the company will clap back with $2 periodically. But if the company stock solos and the price gets out of pocket and doubles, your bro's stock is now worth a calm little $200 and the dividend will be $4 respectfully. But if he really wants racks on racks on racks, your bro finna take all those dividends and just cop more stock. Then the next dividend will be slightly more valid, cop more stock, slightly more valid, cop more stock. I think you catch my drift. This is compound interest lore. Bonds. You might now think you're the CEO of stocks and dividends, but you're not a real one unless you know why bonds are built different. Bond lore is when a company finesses your dough, but instead of leaving you on red, they give it back with a little sum sprinkled in. Example, if you give a company a calm lil band, they'll clap back with 20 bucks every few months, and after a hot minute, give you your whole bag. Chat asks if this is an infinite money glitch. While the risk is more low-key than a stock, bonds can still throw hands with your bank account. See, the company that took your calm lil band could just get canceled, and if they get canceled, they become brokies, and the bank account is no longer valid. Therefore, they do you dirty and ghost you. This is default risk lore. Bonds that are based also come with bigger potential bag, but might get canceled. So you can do 800 credit score activities and secure a ton of low risk, calm, low bag type bonds, or you can put it all on black and go high risk, big money type bonds. Investing and trading. Trading is what you see from the ops, here, here, and here. This is when you cop some stock in a random company because it looks like it might cook, and then when it does cook, you sell immediately, finessing that bag, and repeat for a ton of random companies. The reason this is an L is that it low-key doesn't work. It's mostly just pick-me finance bros trying to sell you a course, but it's speculative, and you're respectfully finna lose just as much dough as you secure, and so in my humble opinion, it's not worth it. Investing is a slightly different vibe. This is when you cop stock in a company that you think is slept on and high-key underrated. You cop with the intent to keep your dough in that company for a hot minute, like 5 to 10 years. This is what you see from these bros. It's the long, boring way that will make you stupid rich